Hey guys, welcome back to Froobworld. This episode's starting out a bit differently as my recording software for some reason blew my mic's audio way out there. So it was pretty much unusable. So I'm just going to kind of voice over what we're doing these first two clips here. In the first one, I'm just kind of saying hello. Welcome back, you guys. I'm also waiting because at this point I had discovered that someone had made a card game on the server and that I was one of the cards. So I was really excited to figure out what this was all about and decided to message them and try to figure things out. So that's just what this next clip is going to show. So this is the Froobimon dispenser. Froobimon is a card game that basically has all of the players on the server, well, not all of them, but a lot of the players of the server as the actual cards themselves. And over here you can see me with the creator of the game about to go ahead and pay for it to get my first cards. So I got myself some diamonds, I input them into this lovely little dropper here, and out came the cards. Any second now. What's happening here? There we go. So I got my very first cards, and they ended up just kind of being pieces of paper. I got myself, though, so that was pretty cool. I was very happy about that. However, given that they were pieces of paper, I was a little bit disappointed, but also inspired to figure out what this game could become. And over the next few episodes, you'll see me talking with the creator of this game to kind of flush things out and make it into an actual game. But for now, this was the very start of Froobimon, and I was super excited to be involved in this project, just to find out that someone had gone through the trouble to even put me into one of their games. You know, it made me feel very, very happy. And but yeah, of course I had to get involved. If there's a game that I'm involved in, it's gotta be good. So you'll see over the next few episodes we're gonna be working on that. But that's not the point of this whole episode. I was just kind of addicted to grabbing pieces of paper at this point. Yeah, so this is the start of Froobimon. Keep an eye out the next few episodes. It's gonna become quite important. Down to the main business of this episode, we're going to be working on the mini game that I talked about in the last episode called King of Plunder. King of Plunder is going to be a team-based PvP game where each team is fighting to control the gold resources on one island, bring them back to their ship, craft them into ingots to score points. I had a lot of fun with this project. I think it's a really cool project, and I hope you guys end up enjoying it. I'm going to cut to the time-lapse of me actually building it, and yeah, just let me know what you guys think down in the comments below, because I ended up really liking it. What? A voiceover over a time-lapse? Who would have thunk? So here you can just see me building the second ship, the blue one. I'd already built the red one, but just didn't have the footage to show it, because I am stupid occasionally while recording this, but I explained the redstone in the last episode, and so here it's just me building a casing around that to kind of disguise the game itself and make it fit in with the themes of piratiness. I got over being sick just for allergies to kick my butt. We're stuck in a cobweb currently. There we go. We're falling there. I was hoping that would launch me back up, but we're over here in the minigames district still. I wanted to bring you in for an update. One Frodo's basketball court has been finished. This is it. There's even a few basketballs inside of here. I don't know how the scoring works. We'll, I suppose, figure that out later on. But also, we finished both boats, and both boats are slightly different. That's kind of my fault. I had made a copy of the other boat, but decided to try to freehand it. With this one, I was like, sure, I can remember how I built it. I'm gonna not rely on Lightmatica for this. And so both boats are different. I kind of like it, though, because, well, very rarely, I guess, would pirate ships be the same. So, or maybe they would. I don't know. But we've got the two ships. That one over there, which you guys would have seen, I believe, was it the last episode we made there or in this one? I can't remember right now. I'm recording these so close together. But anyways, this ship here has a completely, pretty much different design. I mean, it kind of feels the same, but it's got less room to hide. You still have room down here with the whole bed here. We have the input here and then the gear here. But also this is a little bit closer to the island. So I wanted to make this ship just a little bit more difficult, I guess, compared to the other, but you can still hide. I've added bows into the game and boats, so you can boat over or swim to the island. We're going to put the island right in the middle here. That's the very next thing we're going to work on, and then this game will be ready for a proper test run. But yeah, I just wanted to bring you in, talk about that. I've got the collection system into both, so everything is fully functioning. I've got to write the rules out. Now, sadly, with this type of counter, it's constantly on one, at least. So one light bulb is constantly lit up, which I don't think I have the current skill set required to fix that. Maybe I can get one of the redstoners on here to do it. I don't know. But I've got the point system. I've changed it to where it's only going to 12 points. So that way rounds don't last forever. And I don't know if it'll even be possible to get to 12. I'm sure it will. But that's going to require a lot of gold to do so. So luckily for me, I was given quite a bit of gold. About 7 stacks of ingots. Which plenty enough for the game. By one of the other players on the server. So that was very nice of him. And so we'll be using that. It's time to get to building the island. I haven't really designed the island out. I'm going to freehand it, just like I freehanded the ships. I keep switching between first person and this person because I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know what I'm doing most of the time when recording this. But we're going to build the island. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, let's get into it. I'm just gonna jump in. Oh, also, we do need to get this ship registered. There is now a ship registry, which I didn't get to show. It's been started by Tara, who named this ship over here. This is the HMS Falcon, as they call it, and then officially it has a registry number. This ship over here has a name as well. I think it's the SS Freddy. Yeah, and so it's got a number here too, but it needs to be added to the registry. I'm not registering my ships at my house because, well, I'm a pirate. Pirates shouldn't really register. But since this is a spawn, I'm going to comply with what seems to be official rules, even though they're not official rules whatsoever. Well, the island is officially done. Is it the best designed island? I don't know. You would have seen me design it over there, but you know what? I like it. I think it's a nice little island. I've gone in, added a bit of detail. We've got some nice little leaf litter. We've got some blood. We've got a skull, which, if we take a look over here, is the skull of Captain Breezy That Fish, slain by the Dread A Spectre. Those are two people who helped me out with this game. A Spectre gave me the gold, and Breezy Fish supplied some other stuff that I needed for this that I can't quite think of off the top of my head. Regardless, yeah, so I've gone ahead and credited them in this. We also have not only the island designed, but fully functioning. There wasn't a whole lot I could show you, as again, I tried to avoid, whenever it comes to underground stuff, showing off where any potential ores might be. So just a little bit of a sneak peek under there. I once again gave myself the massive headache that I didn't need of doing redstone underwater because I wanted to try to maintain a little bit of immersion when it came to the sea. Unfortunately, a little bit of that has been broken. I may be able to fix it, but I don't know yet. We'll see. But right here is where the gold will come out. It'll be dispensed here, and then you put the nuggets into here, and it'll go back into this here, which will lead back into that. So this all is officially functioning, but I've also added a start and stop button for the game. So you can press this button to go ahead and start it. Now, I have everything on a timer already working down there, so if we press this button, give it a moment, we should see that some gold will start spawning any second now, I hope. I've got it on. I'll show you the redstone downstairs, but I want to make sure this works. I haven't actually tested it yet. Testing redstone live on camera. Woo! Ah, come on, gold. Gold, please. Oh, come on. It definitely should have dispensed by now. Why hasn't it? Oh, boy. Oh, no. Something is broken, right? Definitely has to be. Let's listen to hear if this works right here. Okay, so that's dropping something down, which is what I need. I have a dispenser here, which should be dropping stuff down. It drops down into this tube, which leads into some hoppers, which should detect down below. I'll show you the redstone down here. Well, actually, this is the wrong redstone. Right. Where's the entrance? Not the wrong redstone. Wrong entrance. I have the entrance right over here. We go down. It says keep out unless it is to fix the game. Now, this should have changed things here. Why hasn't it? Let's just go ahead and put an item in there. That should change that. Turn that off. Okay. Hey! Hey, there's gold! It's working! It is actually working. Why wasn't it working before is my question. What is this hopper here? That would be why. For some reason, I had a hopper placed up here. Ah, silly me. But this is officially working. We have a little bit of a hopper clock here, which has like 5 or 6 items in there to time it like that. And that'll go into this circuit, which is flipping this trapdoor, which leads up into a observer here, which is then just activating the dropper. So that's that circuit. And then over here, we have a little bit of a button press circuit that leads into this. So items will come down into here. It'll detect when an item is inside of this hopper and turn on and off the circuit. So if we go ahead and we turn this off now, one item goes in through, it'll turn everything off, locking this hopper. And then all the items that are used will be collected here so we can bring them back up if need be. I put a lot of kelp. Like, there's like 27 stacks of kelp. So we shouldn't have to replace it for a good long while unless people are just really addicted to this game, which, hey, that would be pretty cool. I think there's one other thing I would like to add if I could figure it out, and that's adding music to the game. Because right now, there is none. It's just kind of the game's music. I would like to add one, maybe using music disc loader, or if I could do some note blocks. That would be a little bit scary. I haven't done anything with note blocks really in a long time. So, but also I don't know if you can even hear it from down here because I can't put it up in the water. It would have to be down here where everything else is. And oh my God, is this such a pain to build in here? I would have to waterproof everything again. And that out in and of itself has been a task. Let's head back out. We're going to flip the switch up here just to make sure it works up here and there's not a disconnect up here. Take our nuggets, 17 of them dispensed. That is a bit more than I was expecting. Let's press the button. And let's hope. Come on, nuggets. Nuggets, nuggets, nuggets. Let's see. And, there's a nugget. Oh, it works. It works. The game works. The game is working. The game is actually functioning right now. Oh my God. Holy crap. Oh, this has been like 4 days of my life building this, and it's functioning. The game is officially functioning. So once you get the nuggets, you would take them over to your boat. Let's go ahead and we'll just go to this boat for a minute. Now, Dolphin's Grace I'll get to in a minute. I'll explain every bit of the rules here in just a moment, but let's try to get up on the ladder. You would take it into your boat. You craft it into iron ingots, which I don't have. But it's fine. Technically, this system can't detect whether or not it's any item. It's just kind of going off the honor system. But you input it in. And then that will change to have, look, now we have 2 points. Officially 2 points, which I like. Everyone will start off on 1 point just because I can't get it to where the light will not be on. Like, one light is always on no matter what I do. I even added more hoppers than lights to try to get it that way. And it ended up not working out that way. And that's fine. It's fine. We'll just work with it there. But take another one. That'll give you 3 points. Take another one. This will reset it. And that should bring it back to 1 point. And once you hear the ding, you know you're in a new round. Does that happen every time I open the chest? No, just whenever something goes in it. I thought I overlooked something really important there. But basically, this is just a trap chest, and items will get sucked out of it after you put it in. You can only put one item, like one ingot in at a time. Otherwise, it won't work. And again, I'll have all the rules written down below, so people who play it will actually be able to figure things out. There'll be boats. But yeah, this game is officially functioning. I am so happy. I need to get some people together to play it. Preferably people with voice chat. This is, it's a 4-player game, so 2v2 is what it's designed for. It can't really handle more without a little bit of wonkiness. But yeah, I'm so happy, guys. Genuinely, like, I have such a giant smile over my face, which is, such a change, a nice change compared to like 30 minutes ago when I was building most of the redstone underwater. And I was like, why have I done this to myself again? If we take a look using the camera, right now I have my light on. When I turn it off, you actually can't see way too much from a distance. I think it preserves the look of the game, especially from this angle right here. And I'll plant more kelp around. But yeah, this really does look like 2 pirate ships and an island going together. Oh, I'm so happy. As for the bamboo, that's just simple string trick. There's string on top of it that prevents it from growing higher. In case anyone was wondering, you can put string on it. So I let it grow to a natural height, and then I just put string on it. And so now you come in, you fight. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. Enough of me rambling. I need to get some people together to play this.